Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live show. In tonight's live show, we are going to talk about Thomas Frank being appointed as the new Tottenham Hotspur manager. Sorry, that's a bit of a stinker and hoax, isn't it? Of course, he was at Brentford. Now he's the Tottenham Hotspur manager. So we're going to be talking about Thomas Frank getting the Tottenham Hotspur job. But yeah, big up to every single one of you lying and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, obviously, we don't want my logo to be on mirror image, so we're going to sort that out immediately. Like, get out here, man. Oh, where I gone? There I am. Flip it, there we go. Make sure my Mr. Joshua J logo is the right way round. There we go. Now that's sorted. Yep, I am officially wearing my own merch. Now, shout out to Jason Chats Football, who has purchased the mug and the t-shirt. So I've made my very first sale. So I'm very happy about that. I made the sale on both items on day one. Wow, I am extremely happy about that, guys. I am so excited. If you would like one of these t-shirts and the mug, you can find the link to my store in the description to this video. And, you know, if you purchase on the website, it means the website sends out the items and it saves me a ball ache having to post it out to you guys because the website deals with all that. They even ship to the US as well. So, Mob Boss, if you are listening one time, mate, they do ship out to the US. So, that's great news for you, mate. Like the new t shirt, Mr. Joshy J. Thank you. Yep, I will get to you guys in the live chat. Here we go. Big up to you, Danny Ice 14 Bash. Club World Cup started tomorrow. I predicted Chelsea to get knocked out round 16. Sorry, it's the first comment I wanted to select. So big up to you, Danny Ice 14. I don't see Thomas Frank doing well at Spurs, and I don't see him getting back with Spurs board. And the problem will be Daniel Lee. He will not get in the players he wants. Yeah, we're going to talk more about that. Yeah, the Club World Cup starts tomorrow. You're right, it does. Apologies to hair, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, if I don't have a fan on in this room, it gets super hot. So if it does almost cover my eyes, you know why? It's the fan was doing it. Hello, me good friend. Big up to you, Kai. Good evening, mate. Thomas Frank was always going to take the job. It's a step up from Brentford, you know. Don't turn down the top job in the Prem. I don't care who you are. Yeah, exactly, mate. Like the new t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, apologies around the hair, people. It's the fan lot keeps blowing it. The fringe in it. Stand back this way a bit. Because that might help things. But yeah, Thomas Frank, the new Brentford manager. Wow, absolutely unbelievable. You know, fair play to him, the new Tottenham Hotspur manager. I mean, he did very well with Brentford, so yeah. I mean, how can you turn down Tottenham are in the UCL, aren't they? Let's get it right. They are UEFA Champions League side, so he was never going to turn that down, was he, Thomas Frank? I mean, let's get it right. You know, he is now managing in Europe elite competition, UEFA Champions League. So, yeah, I mean, let's just read out the statement from Tottenham Hotspur about Thomas Frank. Is yeah, be interesting to read. Tottenham Hotspur, Thomas Frank. Here we go. Just going to read out this statement now, people. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening, by the way. Much appreciated. We are delighted to announce the appointment of Thomas Frank as our new head coach on a contract that runs until 2028. Thomas has extensive experience in English football, having joined Brentford in 2016 since becoming one of the longest serving current managers in the Premier League. During his time at Brentford, he transformed the club, moving them up from the Championships and an established Premier League side, consistently and significantly outperforming the expectations for an extended period of time. He did very well at Brentford. He did unbelievable. So fair play to Thomas Frank, yeah. Big up to him. In Thomas, we are appointing one of the most progressive and innovative head coaches within the game. He has a proven track record in player and squad development, and we look forward to him leading the team as we prepare for the new season ahead. Thomas will be joined from Brentford by Justin Corporan, first team assistant coach Chris Balsam, head of performance and first team assistant coach, and Joe Newton, first team coach analyst, with Andreas Jorgensen, first team assistant coach, arriving from Manchester United. So, yeah, that is the statement from Tottenham Hotspur, people. Sirs might hijack in boom me because Thomas Frank is Spurs manager, and they know each other as well, don't they? Sorting mate. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise you, but that'd be a hammer blow to Manchester United if that happens. You know, if he goes to Spurs, but who would blame him? But my number one concern is obviously for Thomas Frank as like a neutral. Is he going to get backed by Daniel Levy? Because I don't think he will, because we all know that Daniel Levy is a fraud. I mean, let's get it right. He is an absolute clown and a fraud. Sometimes Daniel Levy. I mean, he has no idea how to run a football club. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. Daniel Levy is just sometimes, to me, has no idea how to run a football club because he sacked Ange Postecoglou after winning the Europa League. I mean, you've literally won your first trophy in 17 years and you sack Ange Postecoglou. Yes, I know Tottenham finished 17th in the Premier League, which outside the relegation zone is nowhere near sustainable. So I can see why Daniel Levy parted company with Ange Postecoglou. But, you know, it's like Ange Postecoglou was enjoying his holiday, then he was hit with the bombshell that he was getting sacked as soon as he came back from his holiday. To me, nowhere near sustainable, shocking treatment by Daniel Levy. He could have told him before he went away on his holiday, and then he may even take a damn extended holiday and Postecoglou. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But, yeah. But, yeah, Spurs could get in boom move. They really could. That wouldn't surprise the Dang sorting, to be honest, if they do hijack us. I mean, it'd be a blow to Manchester United, but as he knows Thomas Frank so well, you know, I wouldn't blame him, to be honest, going to Spurs. Daniel Leahy needs to sell Spurs because they will go nowhere with him. Yeah, facts. It's like he should just sell the club. Literally, real talk. Just sell it. Sell it to another owner because they might have a better job running the club. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But big up to every single one of you live along in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you are new to our YouTube channel and you enjoy Premier League content, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? And I upload plenty and F1 content as well. Why not consider hitting the subscribe button? And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. If you like your EFL content, non-league content, international football content, link is in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I'm a level 1 and level 2 membership people. So if anyone wishes to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, you find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. And if you wish to purchase a t-shirt and a mug, you can find all the information in the description to this video. Links are in the description. And like I said, big up to Jason Chats Football, who has bought a t-shirt and a mug already. So I'm very, very happy to make a sale on day one, people. Let's get it right. Making a sale already on day one is huge. I mean, that's absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, Bush, get in. Been hot today. Yeah, it sure has. Who do you think will win the Club World Cup? I'm going with Paris Saint-Germain, the UEFA Champions League winners. I mean, let's get it right. To me, their squad is brilliant. So yeah, I'm going with Paris Saint-Germain down the sorting to win the Club World Cup. Man City, they have brought in some new players, but I feel their team is not quite ready yet, to win the Club World Cup because it may take a while for their new signings to gel in. I mean, let's wait and see what happens. But should we see who's getting a membership tonight? Who's getting that membership tonight? Who is the lucky one tonight? Is there going to be a new person? Or is there going to be the same person again? But we'll wait and see, people. We will wait and see. Gosh. One membership purchase. Hammer Subble TV. Tony. Congratulations, Tony. You have earned yourself another membership, mate. Many congratulations. PSG doing their model right because they got experienced players to help the younger players. Yeah, they have. You're right. You're right, Danny sorting. Obviously, Tottenham got Richarlison as well, but Richarlison to me just does not score enough goals, and of course they got a player from Bournemouth. Big up to you, Ryan CFC. Bash. Big up, mate. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Big up the chat, absolutely. But yeah, so Thomas Frank, the new Tottenham Hotspur manager. What do you make of that then, Brian CFC? He's done a good job at Brentford, but I think it might get a bit peak for him at Tottenham Hotspur. I'm not going to lie. Daniel Levy is chairman. But we'll wait and see what happens. But good luck to him, yeah? it's a new challenge for him, and he'll be hoping it works out. Obviously, he's going to be managing in the UCL, UEFA Champions League. I mean, that is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, your first season with Tottenham Hotspur, and you're literally a UCL manager. I mean, what a step up for Thomas Frank. But, you know, he needs to get to know the team. He needs to get to know the right formation. He needs to get to know what style of play he wants. Is it going to be similar to what it was at Brentford? Because obviously Ange Postecoglou, right? Big Ange, used to play a high line, which if you play a high line and your defence is terrible, then that's just asking for trouble to concede a lot of goals. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. I mean, wow, absolutely unbelievable. But, you know, like I said, it is a new challenge for Thomas Frank, but I hope he does well. You know, good luck to him, yeah? If he does do well, then fair play. But we all know Spurs are a banter club because of Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy, to me, as an owner, is out his depth. It's as simple as that. He's a bit like the Glazers, Jim Ratcliffe, and I have to say the Chelsea owners as well. Out his depth. Like the Chelsea ownership around their depth. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Well and truly out in their depths, all these owners. And it's like, it's nowhere near sustainable. It's like, we have absolute clowns running Manchester United. Chelsea have clowns running them. And Tottenham Hotspur have clowns running them as well. I mean, these owners who don't have a clue how to run a football club need to get in the bin. Seriously. Now, I'm not just talking about Manchester United, I'm talking about Chelsea, Spurs. These owners simply need to get in the bin. But obviously, the Nottingham Forest owner, he had to go at Nuno Espirito Santo after the game out on the pitch when they drew to Leicester City. See, he has the winning mentality. Some say, wow, that should have been done behind closed doors and that. But it just goes to show that Nottingham Forest owner wants to win. He's serious about his football club. And if you are serious about your football club and you do it the right way, you will get success. It's as simple as that. But if you do it the wrong way, you will not get success. It's pretty simple, people, isn't it? I'm done with the Chelsea sporting director. These clowns are mid-table mentality. Yeah, they are, Danny Night sorting. I mean, your ownership is a joke, mate. It's an absolute disgrace. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. Let's absolutely get it right. But end of the day, look, it's like Tottenham Hotspur. This past season, they did have a lot of injuries, but they should not be literally, you know, finishing 17th in the Premier League. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, that is an absolute disgrace here. Tottenham Hotspur finishing 17th. I mean, well, it's bad enough Manchester United finishing 15th, but Tottenham 17th is like, get out of here. Big up to you, Adam Dar. Big up, mate. Good evening to you, by the way. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. So, not long to go until the Club World Cup now, mate. I bet you're excited about that. Like I said, people, apologies about the hair. It's because I got the fan on, and obviously it's blowing my hair all over the fucking place at the moment. So, apologies for that. But if I don't have my fan on in this little room here at my family's house, it just gets like a fucking oven and a fucking sauna. So that's why I got the fan on, people, to keep me cool. I dropped some video, by the way. Yep, check that out, Adam Dart, mate. Football club with the most Instagram followers. Oh, that's interesting. I'll check that out. But, you know, it's like Tottenham Hotspur to me are not being the same since Harry Kane's left. And, some young men has missed Harry Kane because that is literally the dream team. I tried to do a YouTube list, but I can't even find all the football clubs in the Club World Cup channels. They don't exist, some of them. Oh, that sucks. That's a shame, mate. Do you know how good it is, Angels FC football team, because Chelsea played them in the first game of the group? Not a clue, mate. Not a clue how good they are. Because I don't really watch them. I mean, let's get the narrative right here. But yeah, big up to every single news live and likes in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, you are new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I upload plenty Premier League content on this YouTube channel. I upload plenty F1 content on this YouTube channel. And please subscribe as well to our Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the description, and in the description is my merchandise store, and also in the description and pinned on top of the live chat is all the information to my channel membership. So if anyone wishes to join today, then you find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But, I never force memberships and super chats, but the option is there if anyone wants to send in a super chat or become a channel member. I always leave that option open, but I'm not one of these YouTubers who go, "Oh, get your super chats in, guys." Nah, fuck that, everyone. I'm not one of them. Like, fuck out of here. And how good the Los Angeles FC football team. Bosh! Big up to you, Karen Fletcher. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Yep, I'm wearing my Mr. Joshy J shirts. Look, I absolutely love it. And I've made a sale already. Jason Chats Football has bought the t-shirt and the mug. So big up to him, yeah? And he said he's going to do an unpacking video with it and review it. So I'm buzzing about that. I've seen they are locating. They just haven't been at their best right now. They're sitting in. Oh, fantastic news. Yeah, no, really good news. But yeah, it will be interesting to see if Tottenham Hotspur can finish higher, like say in the European positions. But some people were saying that Thomas Frank could get sacked about November time, October or November time. I mean, I don't think it will happen that early, but it could happen about say January time. Tottenham are nowhere, but he should be given an opportunity. I mean, let's get it right here, yeah. Instead of Leahy just pulling the trigger straight away, he should give Thomas Frank an opportunity. Because I like Thomas Frank. He's a very likable chap at the end of the day. I got a lot of time for Thomas Frank. So, Yeah, like I said, good luck to him. Of course, he's going to need it because we all know what Tottenham are like. Yes, I am, Kieran Fletcher. I have spoken about that, mate. And I said it wouldn't really surprise me if he does go to Tottenham because he knows Thomas Frank quite well. But other rumours are saying that he could still go to Manchester United. So it's like he would have to choose which club to join. But to be honest, I think he's Tottenham Hotspur bound, mate, because, like I said, him and Thomas Frank, they know each other well. So, yeah. Oh, mate, I'm gutted, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, mate. You know, what can you do? It's like, there'll be other players, so it's not totally the end of the world, but it's still a bit of a shitter, though, isn't it? You know, I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. We do miss out on him, but like I said, it's not the end of the world. There's plenty of other players, so yeah. But it will be a bugger if we miss out on him. But there you go. It is what it is, people. I mean, for Manchester United, the main positions I want to improve is getting in a new goalkeeper, a new like world class goalkeeper, because Andre Onana is just not good enough. He makes too many errors, and we got Bain there as well, who sometimes makes some decent saves, but his kicking out is absolutely terrible. People, I mean, it is embarrassing. I'm not Enzo Marcel first. Want the sorting director to get sacked first. I can't trust them to pick the next manager. Yeah, I get that, Danny. Like sorting, I get that, mate. But yeah, he'll be here still for this while. Yeah, Chelsea didn't want to pay the money for Mike Milligan. You should go and get him. Yeah, we should absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And Kieran Fletcher, apologies about the hair, by the way. It's because I got the fan on, so it's like literally blowing my hair. But this room is so tiny. If I didn't have a fan on, I'll be absolutely roasting. I mean, let's get it right and take those opportunities. Yeah, exactly, Adendar. Exactly, mate. Them opportunities. Yeah, I agree, mate. 100%. Your hair looks good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's just obviously the fan is blowing it. Bad hair day for Mr. Joshy J. I just watched it as well in the shower, so it's boiling in my room as well. Yeah, even with the windows open. You know, I don't really get too hot at night, and I don't like sleeping with the windows open because, I'm not a fan of insects, and the birds will be so noisy first thing in the morning. I'm not a fan of that first thing in the morning. That would drive me potty because I like to wake up, the way I do. Birds are making a noise. It's like it's so fucking hard to go back to sleep, with the window open. So yeah, I just leave it shut to be honest. And if I am a bit warm, I can just use the fan, can't I? I mean, end of the day, some people love sleeping with the window open. I mean, some even sleep with the window open in the winter. I mean, that is absolutely fucking insane if you sleep open with the window in the winter. But some people do. But nah, I don't sleep with windows open at all. Not in the winter nor in the summer. Not a fan of it personally. But we're all different people, so it's like if you enjoy that sort of thing, then fair enough. I don't know if he has much better, honestly. It hasn't been good to Milan. That's a good point, Adam Dar. I hate the birds as well, but I can't stand a warm ring. The fans don't seem to make a difference to me either. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, it helps me out for sure. Sleeping with a fan. I mean, let's get it right. Because when I had to stay up on this bed, because this is a high sleeper bed, right? So I need to watch I don't bang my head. I used to sleep up there at the top, because obviously the room I'm staying in now, my gran was staying in there for a little bit, so I had to stay in this room, and oh my goodness, this room was so bloody warm at night. I literally had to keep the fan on all night. Charlie Patrick on the Sun Swords. What's a brown envelope? And let's not forget, Enzo Fernandez got sent off against Colombia before the first World Cup game against LAFC. That's a good point, mate. Yeah, that's a good point, Adundar. I completely forgot about that one, mate. So, yeah, that's a good reminder. But, you know, obviously, Cunha today, he did an interview for MUTV, Manchester United TV. So, yeah, should we have a listen to what he had to say? Cunha, Manchester United interview. Here we go. Oh, 9 minutes. Let's do audio only. Yeah. Sound it. Wonder if it's on the Manchester United YouTube channel. Manchester United. Of course, I got them muted at the moment on Instagram and that. Oh, get out here, man. They not put it up on the Manchester United YouTube channel. Fuck's sake. So, 33 minutes. Get out here, man. What are you talking about? 33 minutes. Get out here. When he decides to load up. Come on, load up. Fucking heck, I've not got all day, man. Yeah. Are you going to do some watch on from the Club World Cup? Yeah, I am. I'm going to do a couple. Have you seen that Pogba may be making a return to football soon, possibly signing for Monaco? Yeah, I heard about that today. I mean, yeah. I was never a fan of him at Manchester United. 80 million worth of shites or 89 million worth of shites. It did absolutely nothing. What a waste of fucking money. I was seething when we paid that much money for him because he was an absolute flop and he's been a naughty boy off the pitch as well. Now he can get in the bin, man. Seriously. get in the bin. If I could present a wooden spoon, I would. Let's get it right. Absolutely present a wooden spoon. But yeah, was never a fan of him at all. I mean, we be doing tomorrow's game. Oh, wait and see, Adam Dar. Wait and see, mate. It's on Channel 5 here in the UK. So yeah, I'll think about it. Pogba at his best was a beast, but he never looked forward to United. Ultimately, a flop for the money you paid for him. Thanks, mate. That's exactly my point. Absolutely thanks. Oh yeah, here we go. Is it ready to start playing now? Oh look, it might do.
You've got your journey's been long. 14 years old, you left home, you went to Coritiba, you've been to Switzerland, Germany, Spain, England. Summarize your journey so far for people that don't know. Give a bit of your journey to the
Yeah. So I come from like it's not very small, but it's mostly in Brazil, and from northeast of Brazil. Is beach is a little bit like this kind of feeling. And my first move was to go to Curitiba. Curitiba in south of Brazil is completely different. You can already feel another culture. It's completely different. We don't have beach, and then it's completely like more busy city. And of course, I think this is honestly my biggest move in my life because I was very young, with 13 years old, and while I was far away from my family, it's 3 hours airplane. Imagine the flight is 3 hours, and I think this is show me a lot of things. Then I need to learn to go to the world and then read the world. So after I go to Switzerland, was also very good for me to learn a lot of things. First country in Europe, every new things, and I need to learn. Come from Switzerland, of course, language, everything, and of course after we started for me like the
I mean, most players do say, to be fair, that their dream is to play for Manchester United, but you heard them say, oh, my dream is to play for Arsenal, my dream is to play for Chelsea. Excuse me, Chelsea. It's like, what other football club they play for? They always say that. They always dream to playing in for this football club. Why do you think that is? Because of the PR, that's why. Let's get it right. Bloody PR, man.
the world football. I go to the German Bundesliga, first big club. I play in Leipzig at the time, and after I moved.
Exactly, Karen Fletcher, 384. That's why, mate. Because the PR. Let's get it right.
And I did it well. I go to Atletico. It was also like wow, amazing fact for my life to understand the La Liga, play big first like team, then start to play to win the competitions, and of course after I did the move to Wolves, and I think the Wolves is a little bit more familiar to the English Premier League, of course, and now I did the step to follow my dream.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned for yourself as a man growing up? Obviously, leaving home. What's the biggest lesson you've learned?
I think like everyone need to do everything to follow the dreams, and even it's very hard. Even they would show you a lot of hard moments to step forward. You still need to believe in yourself, and then I think this is the big impact for me.
And at any moment when you were traveling around, did you doubt yourself and have to really dig deep inside?
Of course. When you start to be alone without a family, friends, of course you follow the dream, but you have not the people who normally support you around you. And at this moment you start to feel a little bit empty inside and don't know if you are right or not. But I have faith, and then always I try to take this part of me to reply my doubts.
You played in the Dallas Cup, I believe, in 2017. Did you play against United?
Yeah, I have the photo. I need to visit this photo. I don't know why I always keep this photo in my phone, but I think something inside of me say your way will be together one day.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think this game was the biggest change in my life because I played Curitiba at the time, and when I play against United, I'm young. I think it was the competition was under 20, and then I was 17 or 18 at the time. And when I play against United, the competition started to talk about me a little bit. And I remember the director at the time, then fly with the United, go to ask the director in the Curitiba who I am. And the director come to me and say, hey, look, I'll be promoted for the first team. To ask about you. And I'm so excited. Imagine I go to United and after that stop the conversation. Imagine. But yeah, I think after this, the Switzerland go, this young, and say, yeah, this guy have something to to talk about the director of United. No, we need to pick him.
Now, I believe Cunha will score a lot more goals than what Sir Skeen Hoyland has done. 100%. I feel he's going to be quite a big upgrade. But one concerning thing is I've heard is about his attitude problem. So Ruben Amorim will have to come on top of that pronto. Otherwise, if he doesn't literally have a great attitude, then yeah, that's not a good look, is it? So, yeah, we need to try and make sure that he stays disciplined, that he stays focused, and just tries and scores as many goals as possible.
And yeah,
What's your thoughts on Hoyland after he signed? All the United fans are behind him, saying that it's the team's fault, not his for not scoring. But as time has gone on, people have lost patience. I mean, this past season, he only got 3 goals in the Premier League or something? I mean, that is unacceptable. That is nowhere near sustainable. He scored a few more in Europa League. I mean, if you for the squad then, I say maybe on the bench at the moment, but to be honest, I'll just get him out of here. Far too I say, but, get him gone, man.
about this game, I think it started my journey.
Yeah, there was a little fight at the end, wasn't there? There was a little scuffle, yeah?
Yeah,
Were you involved?
Yeah, I'm involved. Yeah, of course. But I don't know if you know the. Honestly, like I remember only it was a huge game for us because I think
He's not. He's not good enough to start Kieran Fletcher 304. You're absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely nowhere near good enough for a football club of our elite high standards. We need forwards to score us loads of goals, and clearly he doesn't have it in him.
need to win, and if you win, I think United is out of the competition. Miami was the biggest club in this competition.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was something like that. I don't remember perfectly what happened, but yeah, they failed to play against United. Something that I can explain was wow. It was with 19 years old, started with a dream.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in terms of sort of Man United growing up, what's your first day? How do you encounter Man United? Is there any players that you remember that you sort of idolised?
Yeah, so it's hard to, it's like I said, it's hard to find the ways to explain this code for me. Uh, it's a funny story. Only in my grandma's house we can watch Premier League. In my house don't have the channel. In my cousin's house don't have the channel. Yeah. So we organized to go in the weekend to my grandma's house to watch the Premier League. And he's older than me, and he support United. And he like show me the way to start to watch Premier League, only to support United. And for me, it was always a bit of inside of me, this club, you know. When I play with him in the street, we call the how's the name? The pitch, like the pitch,
Like the gravel.
Gravel pitch, exactly. We normally play there in Brazil, it's very common. We call these pitches the Old Trafford. Imagine, so it's so hard to be here now and then thinking about the past. It's very emotional for me.
Amazing. Was there any particular players that you used to look at and want to play like?
Yeah, it's always hard to look because I remember the whole squad at the time. Then I start to watch. You know, like in the front, to Ronnie, or someone. Then I think I have a lot of particular in my game because I always like give everything. And I remember he used the number 10, so his shirt and everyone lovely to the skills of the player than use the shirt, but he bring always more like he go to the grass to take the ball, and you know, like this kind of energy inside of him was a big example. But of course I can.
Good evening, Mr. Ba. Good evening, Hayden Cox. Big up to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Yeah, so in tonight's show, I've been getting my thoughts and opinions on Thomas Frank getting the Tottenham Hotspur job, and I just been listening to Cunha's interview as well.
Mention a lot of players, Ronaldo, and everyone already says to talk about him, the rankings. Everyone I can imagine the team, you know, started to understand the goal, you know. Wow, you're fan of Vidic in defender. I know. You see, old school as well. Well, the thing for me was honestly was big impact for my teenage.
No, amazing. So going forward now, you're at Wolves. You played United 5 times. You've lost 3 in the most recent 2 games you won. Firstly, did you mean that goal from the corner? Did you try and score?
Well, it's funny because the staff come to me and then ask me to shoot because in other training I shoot in the post, and they say like, look, you don't need to cross, shoot, and then I put the guys to try to touch the ball because of the field. But of course, when I kick the ball, I don't think I will score the goal. But it was between balls, between cross and shoot. It was not to score. Exactly.
Now, and then in the opening game of the 23-24 season, you terrorised United. You were brilliant. Obviously, United won 1-0, but
When did he join Wolves? Not 100% sure, but yeah, I can have a look for you. What? $2023. So yeah, about 2 years ago, he made his debut for Wolves. Oh, big up to you, Ryan G. Bosh. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated.
that was when, you know, personally, and I think a lot of people really took notice of you at United. How do you enjoy that game, despite the result?
Yeah, wow. I think this game was first game that I started against United, and a part of the game that I play when I'm younger. And then I start the game at Old Trafford with you know, like all the dreams in my mind. Wow, it will be the first game here. But it's like I said to you, this club for me is always, I think, my dream. You know, I want to be.
The problem with United is that they sign players who are optimistic and excited to join, like Cunha is currently, but generally these players decline after joining. Toxicity within has ruined your club. 100%. I could not agree with you more, Kieran Fletcher 304. I've made exactly the same point, mate, so many times that these players, they get off to a good start and then just like that, they fade away because that is how poisonous and toxic it is at our football club.
different words, but it's the word then I can use it. Was always my dream, and when I stepped here, like I felt like wow, I'm so free to do whatever I want. And I remember at the time we changed the manager, and then the manager comes in. Matheus, I can only say to you, be a little bit more free. And then he gave me all the confidence to play well. And then, I think it was a perfect start of the season for me.
Yeah, no, it's good. Do you think that's important that the manager gives you freedom to go and play and express yourself?
Yes, of course. I think now was a little bit easier because I did it like very good last season. Not this one, but before this one.
14 goals.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I did this only because in coming in, he say like I say to you, be free and show yourself. Like we can count on you, and it was for me important words because I come from Atletico who was a little bit hard season when I'm there.
Yeah.
And then I come to Wolves and to pick the manager was scary all the time, and say something like this to me and give all the confidence. I think was a big step to show everyone who I am.
It's always important, I think.
There we go. Yeah, that was mainly mostly interview, but yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see now how Cunha does at the end of the day. I like to think that he will do well, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I seen they got him from Atletico Madrid. Yeah, we did add them, mate. 45 million or 40. Can't remember exactly now. Let's have a look. Simone didn't want him to use him, I guess. Yeah, possibly Adam Gar. That's a good point, mate. Possibly, yeah. You might be spot on about that. I can see my geezer Michael.Chelsea FC is currently on Yeti Kane's channel. Big up to my geezer Michael.Chelsea FC. Yeah, Yeti. I'll check that out at some point, Adam Dart. Yeti landing the emeralds as always. Long-haired Yeti. Well, Yeti's Kane he's now called. Okay. Set up the redirect to Yeti, so but yeah, Thomas Frank being the Tottenham Hotspur manager, like I said, I feel he deserves the opportunity. Instead of getting fired straight away, Tottenham should definitely give him an opportunity. If it doesn't work out, say about January time, then maybe pull the trigger. But he deserves an opportunity. But do I trust Daniel Levy? No, absolutely not. Never in a million years do I trust Daniel Levy. I got thunder and rain out of my window. Oh, wow. Really? Wow, that's crazy. Hello, boss man. Big up to you, Kai, but good evening, mate. Obviously, you weren't in the building just now, but I did say good evening to you. Earlier on. Same here, Danny Knights, tipping it down. Big up, everyone. Club World Cup. Yeah, I'll be doing a few live watch-alongs on my football channel. Loving the new merch. Thanks, Kai. And like I said, big up to Jason Chats Football or Jason Talks Football. He has bought the t-shirt and the mug as well. So I've only put it up for sale today. And I've made a sale already on both items. So I'm very happy about that. I'm absolutely buzzing about that I've made a sale already. Yes, I am, Adam Duff. In a few moments' time, I will be redirecting to Yeti's game.
There's so many people that need like because of YouTube, because things on YouTube it's easy.
I'm thinking about getting some merch. Yeah, why not, Danny? Sort of thing, that. Like I said, you can find the link in the description, and I put it on my community post as well. So, yeah, you'll be able to purchase them. But, I got the beanies on the way still, so, and then we'll look to expanding more merch later on. But I'm just going to start off with the t-shirts, the beanies, and the mug. Yeah, so, but then I'll probably expand later on. But for now, the best thing is to just start off slow, yeah? Because I am new to it. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with how this has turned out. T-Shirt Studio did an amazing job. So thankful for that, because I just bought a plain T-shirt and I thought, yep, I'll order it. I'll do a test order to see what the quality's like. And it's bloody amazing. I'm happy how far this channel has come, mate. Yeah, absolutely, Guy. I'm very happy about it as well. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But yeah, I was listening to the Cunha interview earlier on. What's about a hoodie? Do you think you had some hoodies? Oh, definitely, at some point, mate, at some point. But like I said, we're just going to take our time with it. But yeah, Thomas Frank, like I said, good luck to the geezer, yeah? He's going to need it. Yes, that's right, Kai. You can, mate. You can customize anything, mate. It's brilliant. It's absolutely unbelievable. But anyway, people, that is the end of tonight's show. We are going to be redirecting to Yeti's cave now. He's currently live on there with Michael.Chelsea FC. So when you head over to Yeti's Cave YouTube channel, you put Mr. Joshy J Raid. I'll be back with another stream tomorrow. Probably going to be talking about the Bath Rugby playoff final, because Bath Rugby could potentially win their first title since 1996. So it is an absolute huge game for Bath Rugby. That's all right. No worries, Kai. Absolutely no worries, mate. But anyway, don't forget Mr. Joshy J Raid. Big up to every single one of you. And don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye. Yeah, no worries, Sky. Anyway, we're out of here, people.